First, I want to say thank you for everything you have done in my life, and I want to show you the golden dress that the universe showed me when I was waiting to get in here, and it showed me where it was. And when I came in, and I reveled in being a deliberate creator, because it's the dress I've always wanted. And when I came in here, Esther was also in a jacket that matched the gold in this dress. And I never saw Esther with gold on before. And I just revel in being a deliberate creator. This is it.
That's how it goes, isn't it?
Yes.
It's very beautiful.
Yes.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So flying high.
Yes.
Feeling good.
Yes.
Wide open.
Yes.
Receptive mode.
Yes.
Look over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I love that. And I know I'm not going to bring any issues in here, but I'm an artist, and when I paint and write, I really revel in it. And
can you feel when you are painting or writing, let's talk about that, it may be easier for you to feel it. Do you feel your momentum increasing? Do you feel that when you first sit, that it takes a little while to get the juices flowing, but once you focus, that it begins to happen, and then you know what to do?
yes.
And that if those juices aren't flowing, that you might as well stop for now.
Yes. Yes.
And come back at another time when you're
Yes.
more plugged in.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Continue.
And I'm just wondering, since I met you and my inner voice, my life has been very much better, and I think everything is working out, and I'm blossoming, and my
Yes.
family is blossoming.
Yes.
And
Do you understand that even in a moment in time when something's happening that doesn't feel like it's working out, it still really is?
yes, I know.
Those are called issues.
Yes, I know.
But even in the middle of those, it still is working out, because
Yes.
it's you seeing something, it's helping you to become more decisive,
Yes.
it's helping you gain clarity,
Yes.
it's helping you focus more clearly.
Yes.
We're happy to talk with you about whatever is important to you.
Well, it's my passion about being an artist, and I don't understand why I would want to make a living out of it, because my husband earns a lot of money on organic farming, and I really know that everything is given to me, so why is my desire to live from it and get it out in the world and earn money on it, why is that
Well, you
so?
see, you don't have to justify why you want something.
No,
You don't have to explain
No.
why you want your work to be honored.
no.
You don't have to explain why when Jerry and Esther first began receiving us, they had many hours of conversation with each other, and then eventually with us, about whether they should ask for a fee.
Yes,
And we said to them, it doesn't need to be, but it is in your world at this time, that people associate value with something that in other words, there's a balance in the giving and receiving. And there's a stronger expectation in the receiving if there is something that is offered, if there's something that is wanted enough that something is offered. And so we encouraged them to set a price that was high enough that it caused that flowing in individuals, but not so high that it was restrictive in nature or caused hardship, you see. Mm-hmm. And so once they settled into that balance, nothing has changed since the very beginning. That was in the early 80s. And so the reason that often there is this feeling of exchange is because there's a balance in that. There's a balance in the giving and in the receiving. And so as you're in the process of receiving the energy and translating the energy into something, that process, the natural flow of that, the intention within the art, in other words, we suppose it is possible that you might just want to paint and paint and paint and paint. We suppose you could paint over the same canvas over and over and over and over again. But there's something wonderful about coming to a culmination and feeling the satisfaction of what was in your mind and what was in your vibration now turning to things on the canvas. And there's something really rewarding that in that now existence of that vibrational creation, that it is now emanating a vibration that others who are in a similar vibration can feel.
Yes.
And do you know that when they focus upon it, they not only receive the benefit of what it has come to, if they are really tuned in, they can receive the same energy stream that created it to begin with.
Yes.
One day, Jerry and Esther were visiting with a friend that they knew from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And she was a renowned artist. And they went to her home and saw her galleries of these magnificent landscapes and still lifes. And she had painted them over a long period of time, and they were popular in many galleries around the world. And so Jerry and Esther looked at them, and her husband demonstrated how when he turned the light up, that you could literally watch the sun rise, and when he turned the light down, you could see the sunset.
Yes.
In other words, the paintings were magical. And Esther said to Doris, "Well, how long did it take you to paint that one?"
A whole life.
And her answer was 73 years.
Yes.
Because she understood that everything that she was, in other words, everything that she was, everything that she had gathered, everything that she had lived had caused her to focus into the powerful moment in time when she was receiving. And so this art that is flowing through you is a living, breathing conversation that is full of so much that you want to share with others.
Yes.
And they will appreciate it more if it's someplace, first of all, where they can find it, and next of all, where they can feel it, and next of all, where they can possess it, where they can own it, where they can take it home to cherish it themselves, you see. And Esther and Jerry purchased 4 of her paintings, and they are in Esther's home now. And every time Esther sees them, she feels the fullness of who she knew that woman to be. In other words, they are more than just something painted on a canvas. They are energy, and they are life, and they are something that you want to share in the same way that you want to share who you are. Now, we have just given you justification in the same breath that we say you don't need justification. But we really want you to feel fullness about all of you, about whoever you are and whatever it is you are offering. Yeah.
Yes.
Something more?
Yes. When my father croaked, he sent me a wonderful message in the night about how